Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to the Commentary Silent channel, and first things first, make sure y'all go subscribe to Damon's Live News, and make sure y'all go subscribe to the truck driver outside, because I guess he wanted to make a cameo appearance in this video. It's like, we don't care, bruh, alright? And it ain't even like there's a whole lot of snow outside, so I'm like, you making all this extra noise for what? But anyways, moving on. So, saw this post. And was very curious. There's a lot of things running through my mind. And you know, my thing is like, what was the thought process of like when you came up with this job, and like where do you like go to supply like like to help you with this job, and why are people funding this woman? Getting it to the point where she's making $50K a week, bro. $50K a week. You are literally making like a yearly salary a week. Like, I am confused. But for those that can't read, it says a woman that made $50K a week from selling farts retires after a heart attack scare. And yeah, it goes into a detail all about it and stuff. I guess she was having gas-inducing beans and eggs. Like, lady, like, I want to be, like, nice and not rude in this video, but, like, you could have literally done any things that you wanted to do. And this is where, like, that's definitely a desperate job. Like, no, that's a job where it's like, that was last resort. You couldn't get hired at no other place. No other people would take you in. Like, last resort. This is all that you got. This is it, okay? And you were successful at it. I mean, yeah, it's messed up that you had a medical emergency out of it, but, like, I think that had to have been a sign, like, this isn't the only job that you got. Like, you can do something else if you want to. And I'm saying, like, that to me is just crazy. That's just insane that, she turned it into a whole career. And if she didn't have, like, no medical emergency out of it, bruh, she's still been doing it till this day. Like, but the fact that, like, people are buying... Can somebody please create, like, an account, where it's not, just create an account so like your personal information or none of that is like not there, but just like, or you can like, just let the whole world like know, like just go based off of or comment off of an account that you already have, but you can create an account to like, protect your identity and stuff. But can you tell me like, what's the benefit of buying this woman's fart? Like, what does it, because I honestly know that it's a, it's aiding their fetish and stuff, but I'm like, you could have been into anything, like, from a woman. Like, this isn't a fetish, like, this is a sickness. Like, that is not right. That is not right underneath so many circumstances. I'm like, you could have had, like, you could have done anything that you wanted to do with your money. But you decided that buying this woman's farts, I'm actually curious on what was the price. Like, did you have to pay like a shipping and handling fee, or was it like free shipping? I'm saying if it was free shipping, then I'm like, all right, kudos to you. But if not, you're paying for this woman's fart, okay? And then on top of that, she might add like a little bit more to it because of the jar. So on top of the fart, you're paying for the jar. Now you gotta pay for shipping, and now you gotta pay for handling. And then there might be a processing fee. So you're paying for the fees and all of that stuff if you have to. But if not, then I'm like, okay, then erase everything that I just said. Just to open up the jar, smell, and then you're done. Like, it ain't even like it's a long lasting like scratch and sniff. Like lasts like 6 months or whatever. One sniff and you're done. Like, that's sad. Like, honestly, that is sad. I'm saying, like, there's people out there, I'm like, I might have my, addictions, but it's like, what, sneakers, freaking video games, like, technology. Like, I want to get the latest technology. I want to get, like, the latest headphones or the latest GoPro camera. I'm aiming to get me a gaming PC. But, I got, like, over hundreds of video games. I got, like, probably 60 to 80 pairs of Jordans and Nikes and Adidas and other shoes. But that's normal. Like, you can go out in public and tell people, oh, yeah, I'm a sneakerhead. Or, yeah, I'm into technology. Or I'm a gamer. You can't go out and tell nobody, oh, I buy this woman's farts. Like, that's not like a conversation you have with your, like, your work buddy, your work best friend. Like, they ask you, oh, what did you do this weekend? Oh, I was sniffing farts. Like, they're gonna be thinking, like, you're joking, like you was probably in a situation where, like, you ain't had no choice. I'm like, no, I had a choice. I went and bought this woman's farts and was smelling them the whole weekend. Like, that's not, at that point, they're gonna talk about terminating you. Like, nah, that your work buddy is going to become your work enemy. They're gonna try to do whatever it takes to get you terminated, because that's not right. You're legit a murderer. You have to be like Leatherface or somebody of like some crazy mindset to just go out and just be like, hey, I'm just gonna go out and buy farts and stuff. But I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'm sorry, but that's just something I can't support it. Like, more so like saying it wouldn't be something I would support. Like, if there is a friend of mine and she said, hey, I'm starting a business, I'm thinking, okay, she probably gonna be into makeup, clothes, whatever, like maybe some hair products, the basics, the norms, right? The norms. She talking about, oh, I need you to go get me some jars. I'm like, all right, she's serious about this. I'm like, all right, cool. She gonna get some jars, probably put like some, products in there and stuff. Not knowing what product she gonna be putting in, a human product. But anyways, I go all the way to her place. I'm like, yeah, so these are the jars that I got. Went to Jars R Us. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, I went to Jars R Us. Got you some jars and stuff. She's like, all right, cool, thank you. Now I'm gonna need some gas-inducing beans and eggs. And at that point, I would start questioning the situation. Like, is that like an ingredient for the product? Because in my head, I'm still thinking, okay, she's probably making some like, hair products or some, makeup or something. I'm like, that stuff, that's what that stuff is? Like, when they be having all those like different names for it, it's really like gas-inducing beans. And where do they even sell gas-inducing beans? I'm like, what do you mean by that? And so then she tells me, oh, no, that's to eat. I'm like, oh, you probably gonna like, it's a snack or something that you're having. I think that's a weird combo, beans and eggs. I don't know, like I don't know what people be eating. I just never saw nobody in my household, eat no stuff like that. And then she's all like, oh yeah, it's for my business. And I'm like, beans and eggs? Like, okay, I'm like, at that point, I'm like, all right, you're going to have to explain this business to me. Like, what's the deal? What's going on here? Then she tells me what she's doing. She's going to eat the stuff, fart in the jars, and sell it. At that point, I probably would laugh. And then once I see how serious she is, I'm like, oh, you're serious? Like, I had to hear her with, the famous Spider-Man quote. Like, you're serious. Like, I look at her and be like, no, you're dead serious about this. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, we can't talk as much anymore. Like, nah, that's like, if you needed help, you could have just said, like, asked me, and I would have did what I could. But I'm just saying, like, that there's so many different businesses and things that you can do. Like, I'm saying, like, there's everybody was, she said, nah, forget OnlyFans. Forget being a Twitch streamer, forget being a YouTuber, forget being any form of a social media influencer. I mean, she has to be, she's doing all of that, but she went straight to it. I am selling farts. I'm like, lady, that is definitely like, that ain't even like some Twilight Zone stuff. Like, nah, you just onto some weird stuff right there. But anyways, yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. A woman made $50K a week selling farts. And, it's sad that she had, like, a heart attack. It's, I hope she's okay now. But I'm saying, like, just please get into some normal stuff. This is like, yeah, I know that's like the new trend. Like, people don't like being normal. Nah, this girl has to be normal now. Like, nah, you can't even be weird no more because you took it to a whole new step. So, yeah, you have no choice but to be normal now. But not like that episode of SpongeBob when he was normal. But, like, you just gotta just do some, like, normal basics, like, stuff that you can talk about with others. Because I'm saying, you can't have no TED Talk talking about this. So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.